Good evening. Oh, I should turn my TV off. Had some below deck in the background. Finishing up. I put on some makeup real quick. I didn't do any eyebrows, but I did lips. I'm kind of over eyebrows. Is anybody else over eyebrows sometimes? Hold on just a second. Don't you love my tongue hanging out? I gotta see in this mirror. I'm gonna start this Zoom. Sorry. I have the Zoom up. I thought it would be fun to do the Zoom meeting so that people could actually like interact and hang out. We'll see. Hi, Megan. We'll see how well this actually goes, or if we do that again. While I'm waiting for people, make sure that your hair is damp. We're going to do this on damp hair. Now okay, so join. Yes, I want computer audio. Okay, sorry, I'm moving that over. I had to. I wonder why it looks so weird. Like I said, I don't really know if anyone will get on that way. Hi, Kenzie. But I thought it would be fun if people wanted to actually interact with each other versus just reading the comments as we're going through everything. Oh my gosh, can you hear my kids? I really hope not. Hi, Dwayne. Oh, my kids are crazy right now. I need in-service teacher day. Anybody else need an in-service teacher day yet? It's been a little rough. I got one kid that has a real bad, like, potty mouth. Like, she doesn't always cuss, but she has been known to spit a few cuss words out. But, she, like, has a temper and calls people names all the time. I haven't figured out how to get her to stop. The other two don't really do that as much. I mean, a little bit, but actually it's that one right now. I can hear her. Anyways, okay. So now I have some eyes on a little bit. My hair's damp. It's probably, hopefully yours is a little more damp than mine is. Did everybody get their drink of choice for this? I went with a Mick Ultra. I kind of feel like I've been drinking too much. I didn't know that could be possible, but yeah. So to start, so I wanted to do a giveaway too. I know it should have been Olaplex related. However, I didn't have any samples downstairs of Olaplex. So I have the Velveteen Dream, which is the smoothing line for Mika. And so the only way that I know to do this over a live is for me to write down a number and for everybody to guess numbers like, I don't know, 1 to 50, excuse me. Let me write down my number. So if you want to play, guess a number between 1 and 50, and you'll win the smoothing shampoo and conditioner. I really like this. Hey, you're probably muted, FYI. I turned everybody into muting. Oh, we have one Zoom member. Like I said, the Zoom thing, I didn't think this through because I knew you wouldn't be able to watch me on live and Zoom, but I thought it would be fun because then you can actually see people versus just reading the comments. Ooh, Kenzie's number is 15. So really quickly, you should have had three little ramekins. That's what I call them. 3 little ramekins in your pack for the Olaplex treatment pack. And that would be, one says number 3. So this is your at-home treatment. And then you'll have number 4, which is the shampoo and the conditioner, which you can use following this treatment. So let's see here. Let me stick those back over there. And I actually wrote down notes because I feel like I can say stuff on the fly, but then when I get off of like lives and things, I always think, oh my goodness, there are a million things that I forgot to say. So anyways, and then the Amika treatment, for those who purchase the Amika treatment, in your pack, you should have the Soul Food, which is a deep conditioning mask. And it's very good for moisture. And then I also included a nail file and a cuticle pusher. So that, can you even see me, Cass? I can't really see you. You're like dark. So that you can push your cuticles back or do whatever. Do your nails while you're waiting for your treatment to process. So I wanted to go over a little bit about the what the number 1 is. The number 1 is the beginning treatment. It's what you are a stylist is going to put in your color, in your chemical service. It is it begins to rebuild the disulfide bonds. Okay, so you're probably like, what's a disulfide bond? So I wrote it down so I could tell you, or so I could regurgitate it to you. They are chemical side bonds in the hair that break during chemical service, or alter during chemical service, and it leads to damage. However, this is a little bit different. They're not broken by heat or water. So these are a little bit more, hey, everybody who's joining. So the number 2 is, that's another one that you won't see at home. It's also done in the salon. So you put the number 1 in your chemical treatment, and then you would put the, sorry, I got distracted. So you'd put the number 2 on and let it sit for 10 minutes. And usually that is also done at the salon after your chemical treatment. So usually before you tone. So let's go ahead and put on our treatments because they'll sit for 10 minutes. I guess I didn't think about this though. I need to look at the clock. How's it going, lady? 7:07. So I'm going to put my treatment in. Go ahead. And there should be enough. I tried to give everybody enough, a generous amount. So go ahead and you just literally saturate your hair with it. So I'm pulling mine back because I have really long hair. And I really don't want to get my shirt wet. Did everybody get my memo about getting your hair damp before we got on here? I hope so. And you can be generous about it. So just, maybe I should take my ring off. So I'm just going to kind of massage it in. And I also mentioned if you have a clippy, you might want to, I'm going to use a clippy on mine to kind of hold it up. Okay, so that feels pretty good and in there. How's everybody else doing with theirs? Good, I hope. I just refreshed my blonde since we've been on quarantine. Had nothing better to do. So, and once I get my hair up here, and you guys can make sure you get it massaged in and everything. I'm going to wipe my hands off here. And let's see. Hello from Brazil. So where did I leave off? So the number 3 is the at-home treatment, the one that we're putting on. It reduces breakage and strengthens the hair. So that's the reason why it's a little bit different. It's really just another supplement at home, things that you can't get, or you can only get at the salon. So the number 4, the shampoo, it's highly moisturizing, and it helps the whole line is geared towards helping frizz and to reduce breakage. So I sell a lot of Olaplex products. So then the number 5 is the conditioner, and it restores, repairs, and again hydrates the hair without adding any extra weight to the hair. So it's not a super heavy conditioner. And then the last 2 products are styling products that they have come out with. You used the number 3 last week, Samantha, and you noticed less. So number 6 is the Bond Smoother. It is a smoothing styling cream that you can use. It's a leave-in, reparative, smoothing styling cream. It helps tame frizz. Again, like I said, that's going to be a common theme with this line in general. And then the bonding oil, which I had talked to you guys yesterday, I think, about the Matrix Wonder Oil. And I'm starting to think that this wouldn't be a bad switch for me. The number 7 is actually super new. So it adds shine, and it's obviously softness. It's going to soften the hair, and it protects the hair structure, minimizing the frizz, flyaways, and all that good stuff. So that's kind of the perks on the Olaplex system. It actually is patented, so this isn't just some natural formulation that people put together. It was scientifically created to help your hair, and it's so important. I am a huge advocate of the Olaplex system altogether. I use that more than I do any of the others, and it's not to say that I don't like some of the others. It's just that it is very intensive. So I feel like a lot of my clients are heavy in color in general, but then also blondes, and we all know lightener is very damaging. So, and especially if you like to bounce back and forth between colors, Olaplex is definitely. And if you if you're not coming to me or going to Mirror Salon, you should definitely make sure that you go to a salon that uses Olaplex. It's worth the upsell, because usually stylists who are using it usually charge a little bit more for their color services. But yeah, so that is that. I had a couple extra hair tips. Oh, what did I say? 7:07. So this has been on for like 6 minutes. So we have about 4 more minutes. What is everybody drinking? What are you drinking out there? What was your beverage of choice? So a few hair tips that I had, a few really important ones. And they're super common. And if you're friends with other stylists, you might also have seen these tips floating around on different pages. I see them all the time, so I feel like for me it's played out. But at the same time, I feel like it's so important that if you do experience a lot of breakage, switch your ponytail up. Don't always put, and use, I have to use one of these. So I just, switch up my ponytail. I don't really see a lot of breakage though, because I take care of my hair. But move your ponytail around. That way it's not always in one spot, breaking off all those hairs in one spot. Also, something really good for your scalp in general, good scalp health, is to massage your scalp. Like, not only does it feel really good, but you're moving around all the dirt and particles and kind of getting it out, and scratching it out of all those follicles. So you should, not only does it feel good, but you're helping your hair grow because you're stimulating all that blood flow and, like I said, kind of cleaning off the scalp. So that helps. I was also people who don't wash their hair every day. I like doing that a little bit and kind of pulling it out and then brushing after I'm done, because it's going to pull some of that oil out onto the hair strand. And then I use my dry shampoo to kind of dry it up at the scalp so it doesn't look oily. But it kind of, for me, I feel like it blends out all the oil. And then last but not least, this is a oldie but a goodie again, is to rinse your hair when you're all done shampooing, conditioning, and everything. Rinse with cold water. It helps seal down the cuticle, kind of like when they talk about with your pores and your face, and warm water kind of opens everything up and cold water kind of snaps it shut. Same thing. It's gonna make your hair appear shinier and healthier, and it's going to slide that cuticle down so you have a nice, less frizzy look to it before you use any of the styling products that you have. So that's kind of what I had as far as information today. But if anyone has any questions about anything, I have no problem answering any questions, or to the best of my ability. If you didn't hear me earlier, if you weren't on earlier, I'm doing a giveaway of the Amika Velveteen. I know I should have been giving a sample of the Olaplex or something, but this is what I found. I'm limited because right now I'm only at the salon literally to grab things I missed or like hair product, but a lot of things I ended up bringing home if I needed it regularly. And then aside from the Olaplex treatment, the other treatment that we have, and if you used one of these, it is the Soul Food Nourishing Mask. Same thing. And you can actually, I believe they say you can use this every day. I wouldn't recommend it per se. To me, I feel like that would be really heavy, but I really feel like this said that somewhere. And I don't remember why I remember that. But yeah, so these are really good to use. Like they say with the number 3 treatment, you can use it once a week. If you have really dry, damaged hair, you can use it more than that, to maybe like 2 to 3 times a week. But in the interim, and let's say you're just trying to like figure out a good combination, you could use either one of these, like let's say you want to use this on a Monday and this on a Friday, whatever. I always come up with like hair health days. Like I have certain days I do certain things, but whatever. Anyway, I don't think I just explained this though. So in order to win this, you needed to guess a number between 1 and 50, and I will announce the winner by the time, well, hopefully by the end of this live. So that's kind of how that's working. And like I said, if you have any questions, Sam, did you say that was the number 3? Are you still on? And then if you just hopped on and you have any questions about anything or whatever, we have a little bit of time. Actually, I think we're over our 10 minutes, but that's okay. So I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to, yeah, it was. That's what I figured because I knew that's what you got. So I'm sure you were eager to try it out, but you really like it. So this is actually my first time using the number 3. It's funny because we suggest all these things and do all these things, and I end up having very little time to actually do certain things, including getting my hair cut and colored. Like sometimes that is like the hardest thing for me to find time for, and I should find time for it, and I need to do those things, but sometimes between the retail shop side of business and the actual doing of hair, I fall short. And so of course my self-care is the first to go. So anyway, this is the first time I've tried this, and but I have done the number 1 and 2 combo, like what I was talking about. Because the number 1 you can actually do as a standalone. So I should have explained that. See, this is why I write things down, or try to. The number 1 can actually also be a standalone treatment. We charge $40 for the standalone treatment, and you can buddy that up with your haircuts or anything. And the way that kind of works is you put on the number 1 and then you would add the number 2. And so the number 1 stays on for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then, or sometimes the length of your chemical service. And then the number 2 will be applied and it would stay on for 10 minutes after that. So, yes, it was. So I noticed difference between only 1. Don't know if I was supposed to. Yeah, I mean, they say use a generous portion, and you do have a lot of hair. That's the other thing I guess I should mention. So these all retail for $28. So even though you don't have to, like, I only shampoo my hair once or twice a week, so I really don't use a ton of shampoo. But I have bought liters. And literally I have 2 different conditioners that I use and a shampoo that I use, and they're all, liters. And so let's say 3 liters of product lasted me all of the year last year. So that's not that bad. I guess it kind of pays to like buy that in bulk. Now, retail wise, cause I can actually get the Amika in liters, which is one of the products I use. I think it's like 80 a liter maybe, but like I said, you're talking about all year. So anyways, well, let's see. Did everybody pick their numbers? I don't know if I can go back through here and look or not, or if you have any questions. Do you have any questions, Cass? No? Okay, 33.
Can you hear me?
Huh? Yeah, I can hear you. Although I think you froze. Not really sure what's going on with the Zoom over there. I think you're frozen. This is kind of funny. Ooh, okay, more numbers. Yay! I did mention the person closest to my number is the winner, right? I hope I did. You're still frozen. I don't know if it's my computer. It could be. Oh my gosh. Has anybody else noticed with all this going on that their like internet is like bogged down because everything is, or like all your things, like everybody's using the internet all at the same time, like your kids and stuff and your laptop, and our TVs are smart TVs. So if we're on Netflix or any of those things, then yeah, same issue. So anyways, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody rinse out And then you'll want to use your shampoo and conditioner. So number 4 is the shampoo and number 5 is the conditioner. And let me know what you think. And let me look. I only think I got a few people with numbers. So Kinsey said 15. Sam said 33. And Kaylee said 26. And I think that's all I got as far as numbers go. Yep. Any other takers? I'm going to go ahead and announce the winner. Just so that we can get that taken care of. Okay. I don't think so. So, okay. Well, Sam, you're the winner. My numbers were 30. Or number was 30. So, you win the Velveteen Dream Smoothing Shampoo and Conditioner. I'm going to do other... So, I have... Does anyone like these earrings? Throughout the weeks that we're here at home, I'm going to give away other things. So I have these earrings. And I actually think I have, whoopsie daisies, 2 pairs. Oh, you're back. 2 pairs of these earrings. So I'm going to be giving these away. What is happening? I'm going to be giving these away in the coming weeks. So these are a couple things to look forward to. Also, I've started kind of advertising for May bookings. I realize that we may not be open and doing hair in May, but I don't want to stop advertising. So any new clients that sign up for May, we always have our 15% new client discount. But I also want to give new clients for the month of May an Olaplex sample pack. And if I remember correctly, and if not, we can go ahead and make it that anyways. May was supposed to be our double or bonus referral points. So normally we give $10 per referral, and I believe we were going to do 20 per referral off each, for each referral. So per referral. And you can stack those. So anyways, everybody, I am going to let you go so you can go rinse out your hair treatment and tell me how much you like it or if you don't like it. Remember, I've said this before that I don't necessarily notice because these are bond building treatments, especially with the 1 and 2 at the salon. I don't notice a huge difference until a few days after, closer to like a week. I'll start noticing that it seems like my hair's kind of tamed down a little bit, and easier to manage, less frizz. So keep that in mind, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'll get on and do another live. But I hope everyone enjoyed the hair party and is having a good time at home for the time being while we're all at home. So have a good evening.